Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, welcome to a Saturday edition of Oilers Fan Reaction. Vegas Golden Knights in town to take on the Edmonton Oilers. Oilers win, they solidify first place in the Pacific Division for nowsies. Anywhoosies, right now they are in first place by way of just being better. But anywhoos, Oilers win with the Ducks loss tonight, and it's official. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your Saturday. What a game. LA wins in overtime versus the Toronto Maple Leafs when you get 6 power plays in the first 2.5 periods. Well, period and a half, really. Sure hope you win the game. Also, newsworthy, noteworthy. Zach Hyman will not be available tonight for the Edmonton Oilers, and Connor Ingram gets the start. Why did that not change? I do not know. I do not know. She's slow to fly. Perhaps she'll die. Anyways, like I said, Connor Ingram gets the start. No Zach Hyman, so the lineups do look a little different. I promise. I'll get the graphic going right quick here to show you the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God. The Oilers are set game 77, 39-28-9. The Vegas Golden Slackers. That's not fair. That's not fair to say, Matthew. They're not that bad. Their record is 34-26-16. Must be nice to be in the overtime losses all the time. Like I said, LA wins in a slugfest of slugfests. 7-6 over the Toronto Maple Leafs. Lots of scores, lots of scores. We will get into the out-of-town scoreboard. Also, I want to show you guys a little something. We got some new sticker edits. Thank you, Amazon, for supplying us with that. Hey, Nick of the North. It's a good thing I was rambling for the most part. I was just saying, Oilers are definitely going to be in first place at the end of the night. Anaheim got beat last night with the Stahl in net. So what's going to happen when he's not in net? Of course, these Goombas on the desk, I guess you can call this thing, for Sportsnet. I really don't like Sportsnet at all. I can't wait till playoffs when I can actually watch some NBC or Fox or ESPN or whatever they call it now. Anyways, I got some new magnets I want to show you guys here. We're Hi friends. So as you can see, we have the old style magnet, the tiny style. For reference, we're gonna take the Anaheim Ducks for reference. So that is the Anaheim Duck magnet that was. And this is going to be the Anaheim Duck that is. For reference, the old, the new. Welcome to playoff season for sure. Ducks can sit nicely there. What's this? I'm not a fan of the St. Louis Blues or anything that they stand for, so we're going to take care of them. Oh, shoot. I'll be right back. I got to get the Oiler one. Oh, we are in trouble. Somebody's in trouble upstairs. We do have guests over right now. I probably shouldn't be doing this, but guess what? Don't care. I'm here for the people, by the people. I guess that's what the saying is. For the people, by the people. Take the hat off.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed?
I don't like chicks with nose rings like that. I'm sorry, that's just one of my pet peeves. You got a bullhorn like that, I just want to pull it out of your nose. Lightning win 3-1, absolutely.
Were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air.
There will be more light. Working on that. I'll be back. Oh, don't do that in Edmonton, you crackheads. Sorry, but don't do the night thing in Edmonton.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Hockey night in Canada, gorgeous Saturday in
Hockey night in Canada, he says.
Edmonton is giving way to evening and giving way to whether or not Vegas can make this a three-horse race in the Pacific. That man, Carter Hart, from nearby Sherwood Park.
Carter Hart shouldn't be in the league.
After 84 days on the shelf and beat the Calgary Flames on Thursday night. He'll get right back in there. He was beaten by Edmonton head-to-head by that man, Connor Ingram, back in December. In fact, Ingram is a perfect 3-0 against Vegas this year and 7-2-1 overall in his last 11 appearances. Jack Eichel hoping to emerge from a mini slump that has seen him score just one goal in the last 10. Connor McDavid feeling it, leading the league, 126 points, including points in his last 6. So with that, we're set. Will it be a 2-team or a 3-team race after tonight? McDavid, Eichel, we'll find out in 2.5 hours. Here we go. With Jack Eichel controlling the opening faceoff. Edmonton looking to sweep the season series. Oilers not only 3-0 this year, but have won 9 of 10, including last year's.
Those stickers are way sicker. I like that. I like those magnets better. They're bigger. They're better legible.
Electing to start his best players. And, you know, for a long time in Vegas, it was always the fourth line that would start to set a tone. A little different philosophy under John Tortorella. Best versus best to start this game.
Wins over Vancouver and Calgary in his first 2 games. John Tortorella.
Oh, shut up. Wins over Vancouver and Calgary. Everybody beats Vancouver and Calgary.
Vegas anything but. In fact, the Golden Knights have re-entered the title picture with those 2 wins earlier this week. But prior to Bruce Cassidy's dismissal, 8 victories in a 27-game stretch. Flipped in by Dorofeev. He broke out of an 8-game funk with a goal in the win over the Flames, and he scored 35 2 years running. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins back on McDavid's line tonight. That's because Zach Hyman held out for precautionary reasons. They said if it was a playoff game, he'd play. This one should have playoff feel to it. But of course, the real season starts in 2 weeks. Connor Murphy knocking it down.
Very real possibility these 2 teams do square off in round 1.
Although Anaheim's wobbling with losses in 4 straight games, we've got an early hold here. Mitch Marner might have drawn something against Connor Murphy.
That's a joke. Connor Murphy's going to the box for what?
Connor Murphy here. Marner aggressive on the forecheck, and as he gets up.
Oh, wow. So that's the call? Guys, if that's the call we're making in the first period, first 5 minutes, that better be the call last period, last 5 minutes. That better be the consistent call coming. You've now set that as the precedent. You've called it. Now let's keep it that way. Don't make it one team gets that call, the other team doesn't. Right? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm asking for. If you're calling that in the first period against the Oilers, you call that in the third period against Vegas. Now you called it. Now that's your standard.
We'll give it up for Jack Eichel, who doesn't have any. He takes a shot and a save made by goaltender Connor Ingram. And I think his helmet.
That is now your standard for the night.
Seen that in 2 games in a row. Tristan Jarry had that happen last game versus Chicago Blackhawks. And here
but David, those playoffs, those Stanley Cups shouldn't count. I don't care. I'm always going to be a proponent of cheating. They cheated to get the Cups. Hey, call it what it is, and I don't care what people say to me. If you were over the cap, you were over the cap. You cheated. Play within the rules.
No worse for wear.
But it's Dorofeev who's been the weapon. He's calling for the puck. Marner doesn't give it to him. Shoots instead wide. 19 of Dorofeev's 35 goals have come on the man advantage. He's second only to Wyatt Johnston's 25 down in Dallas. Hurdle carries it back in against an Oiler kill that's wiped out 10 straight. Over the last 4 games, Marner, Eichel, he shoots, and that was blocked. And an opportunity for a clear from Ty Emberson.
Nice block, nice clear. Good job to get into the shooting lane. Tomas
I will
Hurdle's also
fix
another
everything
after
after.
in a while and really has gone cold in the goal department. 0
I'm like rushing to get this stream going. I don't have anything prepared.
Centering pass, right on cue, couldn't pull it to his backhand, and eventually was chopped.
Is that a call too, ref? Vegas player fell over.
Low, giving it up. Colton Sissons. Now he slides.
Player fell over. Penalty.
Alongside Hurdle, Eichel still peering inside. Nothing there. Tried to get it to Hurdle. Telegraphed it. And Kasperi Kapanen, who ended the playoff series a year ago
all my
with a goal
stuff
in
go to?
overtime, forced a tough pass. 30 seconds on the penalty to Murphy. Nearly 3 minutes into this scoreless first period. Oilers beat Vegas in Vegas twice last month. 4-2 and 4-3 in overtime. Here's a steal by Saloon. He's been hot. He tries to net and can't stuff it by Carter Hart. He comes in with goals in 4 of his last 5. Theodore lost the handle. Now Barbashev gains the line. Quick drop pass. Anderson, Theodore up top. Howden. Nowhere to shoot it. Nick Dowd. Howden off balance. Penalty over. Shot wide from Theodore. Live hop off the dashers. Taken and cleared by Emerson off to Murphy. Fresh out of the box. Anderson to Nick Dowd, who came over at the deadline. A lengthy stint. 7.5 years in Washington. Pumped up the left-hand side by Noah Hannafin. Colasar. Dowd out-muscled for the puck by Murphy. Twisted up Wallman might have caught Nugent Hopkins in the face. He eventually angles one off the boards toward Roslovic, taken away by Hannafin. And now Braden McNabb launches from center. Murphy looking for Roslovic. McDavid thought the stick was whacked out of his hands. No penalty was called for interference. So
like I said, they call one thing, now they're not going to call anything.
Off the board, shot from distance on net from Ekholm.
All we're asking, I think honestly, all we're asking for as fans is consistency. Like, if you're going to be consistently bad, be consistently bad. But if you're going to be calling consistent penalties, call them consistently. Don't just, oh, that's a penalty now, but we're going to wait 5 minutes and it's not going to be a penalty. That's my rant for the day.
Who, of course, has played for Tortorella before in Philadelphia. Max Jones shovels it in deep. Korzak, hard rim up the boards. Dorofeev closed out quickly by Szymanski. Now Frederick double team.
Turn the TV off and turn the TV back on.
Inside Howden. No Draisaitl, as Scott Oak mentioned.
With the black remote.
Second game. And tonight, no Zach.
I'm also on CBC. Channel 102.
Gives it up, look to get it back. Instead, it's out. Was on a drive. He hasn't scored in 112 games.
Happy Easter to you and your family too, Cheryl. Thank you. We just finished Easter supper. I wasn't sure if I was going to do the stream or not. We were running a little late. Truth be told, we were running a lot late.
Track down the speedy Savoy and not allow him a clean take to the net. But he still brings it in. Good save by Carter.
That's a chop. That's a slash. That's an interference. Call it what you want to call it, but that's a call you have to make. If you're calling that ticky-tack hold against Connor Murphy, you've got to call that.
Quick look at Ingram, who's really stabilized Edmonton's goaltending situation. Tristan Jarry has also given them a couple.
Did it fix itself, or do I have to go upstairs and be the magic man?
In Edmonton's 3-1 victory over Chicago on Thursday.
I don't mind being it.
Murphy, Roslovic, up to Adam Henrique, who broke a 50-game drought in that win over Chicago. Puck flipped down a play into the Vegas bench. Sharkeys to success tonight, brought to you by Workday.
Well, for the Vegas Golden Knights, it's going to be a heavy presence in front, and they like to play that style of game. They've got defensemen that can shoot the puck well. You've already seen it early on. That heavy net front presence.
I'll be back, guys.
Ingram, and they're going to need it. And for the Oilers, it's the clean outs of the zone. I mean, for exits out of the zone for Edmonton have really elevated in the last 10 to 12 games. The forwards are down supporting against Vegas. You already saw the aggressive forecheck by Martin that led to the first power play for them. Edmonton's going to have to be clean out of their own zone.
Hurdle gets it in deep for Vegas, trying to follow up against Connor McDavid, who blazes his way through the neutral zone. Gives it up for Nugent Hopkins, play is onside. Flip toward the Vegas net, guided to Korzak, and swiftly wedged safely through the neutral zone. Bouchard up the gut. That's picked off and going to be grabbed and taken in by Down. Trapped by Nugent Hopkins, booted over by Cole Smith. He'll keep it down low for Colasar. Vegas' fourth line going to work. Colasar on his backhand. Bouchard rides him into the corner boards. Ekholm comes over, fishes it out. Theodore unable to hold the zone. Threw it across to McNabb, chipped away. Here's McDavid, quick shot off the rush, and a save made by Carter Hart. The setup from Savoy. Now Cole Smith breaking down the right wing for Vegas. Shoots on net, save Ingram, rebound cleared by Nurse. Roslovic canceled out by Hannafin. Nurse back to Murphy. This pairing another stabilizer for Edmonton over the last 3 weeks. Rasmus Anderson has earned his way back into the top four. Here's a lead pass. Marner's in. He shoots wide of the net. Missed that far post by an eyelash. Coming off his fourth hat trick.
All right.
Game.
Magic man cometh, magic man fixeth.
5-pointer of his career. Hannafin will shoot it back in.
Quick outlet pass, 2-on-1. Vegas really shooting the zone early in this game. A couple of times they've been up the ice in a hurry.
And that's what John Tortorella's talked about. Here's Kapanen with a chance to the net, and he flipped it over top.
Kapanen looking good tonight.
Tortorella wants north-south, not be afraid to make mistakes.
Play with pace, he said. He feels they can play a lot faster. They're playing fast already early in this one.
Vasily put goals on a dart out to Emberson. Now Woolman waits and decided to pass in the last second. And Emberson got over to deny a potential 2-on-1 the other way.
Yeah, you can see Eichel was sniffing again, and that's another example of what you're talking about, Jack. They're looking, anytime that puck turns over, they're looking for outnumbered rushes. Edmonton's going to have to be quick on their decisions to get back.
Jones steps up, shoots wide. Bouchard to the net, kicked out by Hart. Dorofeev slashed the stick out of Jones's hand, and he'll get called.
Consistency, folks. Cover your ears, hold your eyes. Here we go for the surprise.
Chances both ends. Drive into the net as well. A quick start here. Hot first power play for Edmonton coming up on that slash by Dorofeev, knocking the stick out of Jones's hands.
Hey man, nice car. Can I ask what you make?
Want to know what I make? As a nurse, I make people feel better.
Why are they playing hard tonight? Because they made cap room to play hard. They're playing hard tonight because they think playing hard gives them the best chance at beating the Oilers. Little do they know, it don't. Oh, epic. Because Carter Hart doesn't take no for an answer. Fit the bill of what? Being a sieve? It's not like the shots have been hard. My 11-year-old could have made the saves that he's had to make. I'm just saying, I'm not a fan of Carter Hart, never have been, never will be. Hey, how's it going, Denise? How's your Easter been, my friend? Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Greatly appreciate you. Oilers are on their power play. Let's see if it's better than it was yesterday.
Pillow fight division after St. Louis beat Anaheim last night. Ducks and Oilers both 7, but the Oilers
the tiebreaker with more regulation wins, and then there's a chance to go 5 up on Vegas tonight. Oilers and Ducks will have 5 games to go after tonight. Ducks facing the Flames in Anaheim this evening. So first place on the line here. Simplest solution for the Oilers. Get 2 points tonight to stay there, and a chance now for the game's first goal as they take the power play.
Got off the schneid on the power play. Savoy banked one in off Alex Vlasic on Thursday night. Now the Oilers back to work. Savoy to Roslovic up top.
Bouchard needs to take that shot.
McDavid. Oiler power play has been struggling without Draisaitl. Wins have been there. Power play has been a bit iffy. McDavid, in fact, they were on their longest drought in 8 years before that goal on Thursday.
Well, he has no choice. He has no choice but to play. Because if he didn't play, he wouldn't be paid.
Roslovic carries it in. McDavid in heavy traffic.
But Vegas was also smart. They've kept him away from media availability.
On the kill this year at 82%. Here's Eichel one-handing one wide. Savoy busting down the left-hand side, taken down. Crowd water call not forthcoming.
How's that not a call?
Sling it back into the Edmonton zone. Bouchard.
I'm just asking for a friend. How do you call that against Murphy, but not that
Now McDavid rolls
against Anderson?
circling, centering, one-timer, tough save made by Hart, who was wrong-footed, but he stops Savoy.
That's all I'm saying is these referees are very inconsistently on. Just, it's tough. It's tough. It hurts.
Great speed around the net by McDavid to set that up.
This power play's bad right now.
McDavid
McDavid trying to do too much on it.
Golden Knights' problem all year getting out of the gates. First 2 periods, they've got the second worst differential in the league. In the third period,
15 seconds left to go on the Oilers' first power play. Still.
10 seconds.
Yeah, you're being generous with that one shot. You're being generous.
Doing work in the corner. Close by. Adam Henry. Ekholm held the zone. Vegas back at full strength. Smith tipped it to Dorothea. And the puck will exit the zone. Colton Sissons. Brushed off his stick by Nurse. Rifled in by
Shots are 4-3 Edmonton halfway through the first period.
On the boards is Jones. He's stymied completely. Colasar with a high toss that'll be settled by Murphy. Halfway through the first. Trent Frederick, second game back. After missing 5, jams it in deep. Jones in on the forecheck. Can't get started. Colasar, the outlet. Theodore will snap around the boards. Nick Dowd. No one on that left point, so Hannafin has to glide back to center and reset.
Not a whole lot of time spent in zone by each team here, Jack, to start this one off. Both teams defending well, and pucks are getting out of the zone quickly.
Dorothea a shot off the rush. That kissed the glove of Ingram on its way by. Eichel tried to set himself up for a reverse pop on Emerson. Hannafin will get it back from Anderson. A shot, and that was blocked. And taken immediately by Szymanski. Muscled up to Proposal. He'll fire it in. Emerson steps up. Keeps the puck beneath the Vegas goal line. Popped out in front for a moment. Szymanski had a notion, couldn't get there, and all of a sudden, here comes Jack Eichel. Barreling his way, shooting on that save. Rebound score! Brett Howden with goals in back-to-back games.
What a joke.
11 on the year, and Vegas gets the first goal. It's 1-0 Golden Knights.
Vegas up 1-0 on Edmonton.
For a 1-0 lead, he got to the spot in time.
And Louis, that's why you like that shot off the rush, because you can get the rebound off the pads, work to perfection that
Make
time.
the goalie make a save. You got a chance to score on the shot, but that rebound's coming out for sure. It's impossible for the goaltender 95% of the time to control that kind of a rebound. And you saw it right there. It was a juicy one. Made the first save, Ingram did, but give Brett Howden credit. He got to the spot and finished it.
Ekholm threw it around the boards. Stone earlier from distance was stopped, and now McDavid is able to power his way into position. Takes it to the net. A shot went off the skate of Braden McNabb. Ekholm will drive it back down low for McDavid. 43 goals on the year, good enough for third in the league. Behind only Cole Caulfield and Nate McKinnon. We've got an empty netter today, 51 now. Bouchard up to Curtis Lazar. Back in the lineup for Edmonton, and they've had a good record with Lazar in the lineup. They're under 500 without him. Booted out safely by Anderson, settled by Darnell Nurse. 7 minutes to go in the period. Eichel setting up Howden for the game's first strike.
Yeah, that's John Tortorella.
Sissons will twist down low.
Like I said, I'm not worried about this game. Oilers are still winning this game. Gonna win 6 in a row. Make it 7 against Utah.
Nurse wraps around the boards, and that deficit lasted only 3 minutes in Utah last week.
They played from behind enough this season.
That's
early
offside.
on, though, to not really get rattled by the first goal against. And for the Vegas Golden Knights, they're just trying to find their game, and they're trying to find it at the right time.
Blasted by Lazon, that got through, juggled and held.
I'm just confused, man.
Little pushing and shoving. These two teams, as Louis noted, might be seeing one another again in a couple of weeks. But for now, it's toe-to-toe in Edmonton. And Brett Howden has Vegas out.
Don't put the blame on Wallman there. Don't put the blame on anybody. That was just a nice play. Like, Guys, you get mad that your defense don't join the rush. You get mad when they do join the rush. Can we pick a side on what you're mad at? Like, I'm not saying you guys specifically, but fans in general. Oh, why do our defense not jump and join the play? Why are they always so far back? And then when they do, why are they pinching? It's like, pick a horse. Pick your horse and die on that hill. If you're a fan of the pinching defense, be a fan of the pinching defense. If you're a fan of the defense that just sits in the neutral zone, i.e. in front of their goalie and just blocks shots, then be a fan of that. But don't waver and whiffle waffle. Like, pick a side. I want my defense jumping in the play. I want my defense joining the rush. That gives more options to the forwards so they're not clogged out. Because what happens when you're a forward and you're in 3-on-4 or 3-on-5? You've got no options. You're looking back to the point, and where are they? Oh, they're by your blue line because they're not jumping the rush. No, I want my defense doing that. There's nothing wrong with that Wallman did. The problem was the forward group on that play. Like, I'm just saying, guys. Like, pick a horse and run with it. If you want your defenseman to stay at home all the time, then let be it. But if you don't and you understand why they pinch, how's about a forward to learn how to back check one time? When you see your defenseman is looking like he's going to pinch, like, it's tough to hear fans every day. Oh, well, why are they pinching? And then the next game, why aren't they pinching more? Pick a side. Pick a side. No, exactly. Like, yes. Could he have waited a little bit? Absolutely. But that is also on Podkolzin. Oh, that's a dirty play there. That was also on Podkolzin, Kapanen, and Dickinson. Not to realize. Oh, I thought that went in. And there's another penalty. You missed the one in front of the net, though, right? 3-0. You missed the one in front of the net, though. Power play coming up for the Oilers. Better score. Better score.
Podkolzin has this sharp angle shot. He gets a perfect shot away. The Carter Hart has to bat down with the glove. And then Hanifin gets the stick tied up in the skates of Podkolzin in the battle. Takes him down. It'll be the second power play for the Edmonton Oilers. Good pushback shift after a goal against him in the Vegas Golden Knights.
Yeah, he does. I'm okay with it, though. But see, that's what I mean. At least he's consistently doing it, right? And that is where, as the forward group, you have to know. If Wallman's on the ice, 9 times out of 10, he's going to pinch to hold the zone. So as the forward, don't make a lackadaisical play. Bouchard hits the crossbar. They better. They got to do something. Because it's looking terrible. This power play is looking... It's ruining momentum for Edmonton more nights than not.
That was tipped. Bouchard races over, maintains Savoy down low. McDavid pestered, tried to go inside. Savoy's there. McNabb draped all over him. Longtime partner. Oh, here's a tip on net. An own tip by Sissons. And Hart had to be alert to put that one to rest. And more of this, Louis, and we're going to see a lot of this tonight.
Starting to get a little bit more each whistle, it seems. A little more bite conversations.
That's exactly it. That's why we need more shutdown defensemen. That's why CC and Kulak work so well with the guys. Because you could have CC and Kulak just sit down by the red line, knowing that they're going to be left in a 2-on-1 situation from time to time. It happens. I don't like it, but I understand it. Like I said, Oilers need to figure out how to get a goal here. They need to figure out how to get a goal here.
Stick around until they push you out.
That was Bouchard's third overtime win. Set up
1 minute left to go in the Oilers power play. 5 minutes left to go in the first period. This period's just humming along.
Nugent Hopkins, and the Oilers forced into full retreat halfway through their.
The Knights are a frustrating team to watch.
Bouchard curls it back to McDavid. Right around down. He'll challenge and get through. Theodore stuff short side. Hart look behind him. And Roslovic was.
Hart is going to get really lucky tonight.
Hart didn't know where it was.
I just got that feeling it's going to be a tip in that's going to beat Carter Hart because he's going to get really lucky tonight.
Denying what would have been a season highlight.
Who's my favorite Oiler, now or forever?
Phone booth here. Connor McDavid with the rush, and you're right for Carter Hart here. When you've got someone barreling down this fast on you, he just
My favorite Oiler now, Leon Draisaitl.
looked a little bit behind.
My favorite Oiler forever,
And then some nifty
Glenn Anderson.
by Connor McDavid. A little button hook spin, toe drag. And Carter
Followed
Hart
by Ryan Smith,
hold on to that for the
and then
That
Leon
Your
Draisaitl.
voice is on that descriptor for the next 15 years.
That's the beauty.
Nugent Hopkins wins the face-off for Michael. Bouchard sauced it across. McDavid gathers. Michael pressure. Hit by McNabb. Puck dislodged. Stone races over. Can't get it out. Negated by Savoy. He and Roslovic trade down low. Matt Savoy getting worked over by Lazon. The top hitman among NHL defensemen by a wide margin. Roslovic inside to Nugent Hopkins. Guided to McDavid, back to Bouchard. 15 on the power play. McDavid. Dishes one timer and clubbed wide by Nugent Hopkins.
Hawkins puts the puck 9 feet high and wide.
McDavid. Shooting! Put off his man, jammed out. Bouchard fires. Blocker save. Hey, Carter Hart has been terrific. Roslovic inside. That was tipped. And Hannafin scrambles out of the box, makes a great play. Gets through Bouchard, pulls up, drops it off Reichel, swung around the boards, and Vegas wants a change. That's excellent work by Noah Hannafin coming out of the box.
Well, for 2, the Oilers are on the power play. That's just not good enough.
Bouchard a strike on to Jason Dickinson. Across, shot wide by Kapanen off a setup from Podkolzin. Howden didn't have his
They got to figure it out.
stick, so it's Nurse.
I'm sorry, folks. They got to figure it out.
Then back to Nurse. He'll wait for his team to get onside. Shoot it toward the net, only to have it blocked. And now Dorofeev on his backhand locates Marner. Howden unable to squeeze his way through the pairing of Nurse and Murphy. So it's Kapanen toward Dickinson. Shoveled back the other way, Hannafin. And now Howden. He'll leave it for Sissons. And the longtime Predator belted by Murphy as he entered the zone.
Oilers are down 1-0 late in the first period.
Played to the degree of its importance, Louis.
Yep.
A lot of crisp action out there.
A lot of crisp action, not a whole lot of time with the puck, a lot of bobbling of the puck because of that pressure, and you're in the mix. Simple as that. These two teams know each other well.
Fiber twitch.
Yep.
In other words, Hurdle rolls it toward the net. Swept into the corner by Ingram. Wallman trapped. Got it back.
Shots are 10-9 for Edmonton. 2 minutes left to go in the first period. 1-0 Vegas.
Looking for Lazar. McNabb to Theodore. Been partners for 8 years. Shot from distance by Smith. Held by Connor Ingram. I asked them about it, Louis, and they said they never really thought of it before. I said, how? How would you not thought about
It just
it?
feels normal to them. You know what? But they're a great pairing. You know what? You've got the offensive-minded Theodore, the great defenseman, and the physicality of McNabb. They just work well together.
Stone across to Anderson. Ekholm. Chopped at by Szymanski. And was that play with a high stick? It was.
Good action here, especially on the power play. Evans had created the chances, just couldn't find one off of Savoy. The shot.
Not sure what more we can say about this game so far. It's going exactly the way you thought it would go. Anywho's, these out-of-town scoreboard. There was a lot of games today. The Kings beat the Maple Leafs 7-6 in overtime. The Rangers beat the Red Wings 4-1. Minnesota beat the Senators 4-1. Colorado beat Dallas 2-0. Tampa Bay beats Boston 3-1. Pittsburgh beats Florida 9-4. Canadiens beat the Devils 4-3. Sabres beat the Capitals. Jeebus. Sorry, Capitals beat the Sabres 6-2. A game that I apparently did not write on the board. Huh, cool. Carolina beats the Islanders. The Jets beat the Blue Jackets. The Mammoth beat the Vancouver Canucks. Slacking.
Swayed by point totals, that's just a fact. Best defense can be a good
Defense, and Bouchard has the puck a lot as he drives the play from the blue line.
1-1 Ducks Flames. 1 minute left to go in that first period. 3-0 Predators over the Sharks. That King win. That Predator win might do it for the Sharks. That might be the end of the San Jose Shark Cinderella run.
So those 87 points have come in the last 70 games. It's really been a revelation. Quick snapshot on net, kicked out by goaltender Connor Ingram, and as a result, the biggest offensive campaign in 40 years from an Oiler blue line.
Yeah, tracking down that man you saw on the bench. With a couple more points, he'll tie him for the 5th most ever in Oiler history.
Drive by Theodore. Koff will say he was
1 minute left to go in the first period. 1 minute remaining in the first period. Vegas 1, Oilers nothing. Shots are 11-9 for Vegas. Oilers are 0 for 2 on the power play. Vegas is 0 for 1. Good news though, Draisaitl was skating today. Not a hard skate, not a passionate skate. He was just on skates.
Tried to lob it toward the net. It was knocked down, and all of a sudden, Howden is free. McDavid will try to reel him in, and he does.
32 seconds left to go in the first period.
Burners and Brett Howden denied an opportunity for his second. Anderson a shot, and that double redirection ended up wide. McDavid a strike onto the tape of Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Hanifin put it up the wall for Dorofeev, squeezed free. 8 seconds, McDavid rifles a pass out to Bouchard. Ekholm, a drive, wide, rebound available, taken away from McDavid by Hanifin.
Carter Hart's trying too hard. He's trying too hard that first period. I don't think this is sustainable for Carter Hart. I don't think it's sustainable for Carter Hart. But anywhoosies, enjoy the first intermission. I'll be back.
With the only goal and a couple good chances offensively, but McDavid's speed takes that one away off the rush.
A 3-horse race in the Pacific Division. Calgary, it's the Ducks and Flames. Tied at 1 in Edmonton. It's the Oilers trailing Vegas 1-0. Brett Howden with his 11th of the year. The difference right now. Straight ahead.
I'm gonna need a piece of paper. Yeah, Rose is awake till about... She usually stays awake till about 8 or 9, so it's perfect bedtime now. Guys, I promise. I promise I'm not ignoring anybody. Whew. I would never. Shots after 1, 11 for Vegas, 10 for Edmonton. Scores 1-0 Vegas. I think the Oilers are going to score 2 or more in the second period. I just think that Carter Hart just stood on his head. He made saves he has no business making, but hey, he might have something to prove too, right? He might have something to prove.
$2 million at least heading there and climbing. Get your tickets now anywhere in Alberta at edmontonoilers.com/5050. Well, who appreciates good defense more than goaltenders like Connor Ingram, who shut out Seattle here on Tuesday night?
Did I really do anything?
Well, I think you made some stops, did you not?
I love this guy's attitude.
I
I did something, I made saves.
So I'll take it.
Didn't feel like I did anything.
Nonetheless, 27 saves by Ingram on his 29th birthday for the shutout. 10 stops in the first period tonight. He's starting for the 8th time in the Oilers' last 10. He has become a #1 goaltender now for the Oilers, who wasn't even invited to Utah's training camp, then all but given away to the Oilers, with Utah paying half his salary. Can you imagine, Jack, how juicy a first-round matchup with Utah would be?
Oh, that would be a juicy first-round matchup.
Honestly, the first-round
Absolutely, my friend.
Storylines all over the place. I mean, this matchup would be a heck of a matchup. Vegas up 1-0. It's the first time in 6 games, Louis, that the Golden Knights have even had a lead against the Oilers head-to-head. The 3 other regular season games, all Edmonton wins. The Oilers never trail. And remember, in last year's playoff series, Vegas didn't score in the last 127 minutes of that series. Here's McDavid. You got to go back to Game 3 of that series last year. Last time Vegas had a lead. Well, the Golden Knights have one now, looking for their 3rd straight under John Tortorella. And it's a bit of a Pacific title eliminator from a Vegas perspective. They fall 5 points behind the Oilers with 5 to play. It's not going to happen as far as the title. Here's Mitch Marner. Tried to shovel it in. And don't forget, Anaheim's still in the mix. Anaheim could go up 5-1 this.
Yeah, Jerry, that too.
A lot of balls in the air right now.
That they have.
How this is going to settle.
Theodore twisted around. Here's McNabb. One time for Theodore, and that missed high glove. Smacked off the plexi. Marner does well to hold the zone. Throw it back into a danger area. Nurse has Mark Stone covered up. But Cole's in reverse rim, but Stone will pluck that off the dashers. Shoot! The save made. Connor Ingram.
Vegas really hemming in Edmonton early in this second period.
Marner. Couple of chances to clear too, Louis.
Yeah.
The Oilers haven't gotten it done.
Have to be cleaner out of the outs. That was the key to success for Edmonton, in my opinion, up against this Vegas team. You can see how aggressive they are. On the walls, pinch them down. They smother you. And they make it very difficult to make clean outlets out of the zone. And they're on their game in this one tonight.
Nurse able to intercept Theodore's shot, and then Theodore slipped to his knees, which leads to an icing call and an errant pass.
Discover the magic of BetMGM Casino. Check out a wide variety of table games.
I'm not worried about the Oilers tonight, guys. I think the Oilers will pull this one off. Just got a feeling.
See that too often, partner. Shea Theodore is one of the smoothest skating defensemen in the league. Just blew a wheel there.
Did you see him look down at the skates? They always do.
Hey, even the best skaters fall down sometimes.
Got to win face-offs in the offensive zone, though.
So they're like, no, it's impossible.
It's got to be my edge.
Here's Lozano across the court.
He's getting looked at right now on the bench.
Riley Smith, Lozano shot, double redirection on net. Now, what is the equipment guy saying to you?
He's popping that blade out and putting a new one in right now. Yeah, for me, he's just like, just stand up. But for sure, it was the edge for Shea Theodore. He knew it right away, and he's got a quick little change. He's ready to go already. That's how fast they can pop that blade out and put a new one in.
Except for Connor McDavid's skate, because the blade doesn't pop in and out. It's a full skate repair.
Malfunction quickly switched out. Chipped up by Riley Smith. Sissons won't get there. He's cut off.
Riley Smith just spears Connor Murphy in the leg nut area.
Nurse off top. Hannafin a drive. That's caught by Ingram.
And not an easy save either, with Sissons right there looking to deflect that. So he's got to stick right in the eyes of Ingram on this blast from the blue line. And here's Shea Theodore goes back and he goes to turn up the ice, and you can see just, oops, something's not right. And he fires this one down the ice. He gets it away. That's a good thing. Doesn't turn the puck over, and then clickety-click, bab a trick. One blade out, another one in.
Flames, by the way, have taken a 2-1 lead early in the second on Anaheim. Ducks trying to snap a 4-game slide, which has come at a most inopportune time. And it's a skid that started last Saturday in this building when they had a chance to go 7-up on Edmonton.
I hope so, Sheriff. I hope so.
The division is tied.
Sorry, I'm a little lethargic. We had turkey for Easter dinner. I almost feel like I should be in a turkey coma. I never say no to turkey, though, guys. 7 days a week, 3 times on Sunday. Turkey, turkey, turkey.
We talked about Vegas.
Cool, sorry, you're an idiot. Like,
now Nurse to Jones, sends one skipping toward Carter Hart, turned it over to Lazar. Centering pass quickly, chipped off the pads of Hart. Jones went down in a heap. Good look for Adam Henrique. Nick Dowd driving down the right-hand side for Vegas. Doesn't have the support, though. Ekholm will bring it up to center and lob one toward Hart. Basket catch, and he'll leave it for McNabb. Nick Dowd. Panicky play to Savoy, creating a turnover on that puck. Caromed off a skate. McDavid was in the vicinity, but snatched away by Dorofeev and shot back in by Theodore. Bouchard didn't get enough on it. Ekholm, though, checked Dorofeev off the puck. Howden with support. Jack Eichel stuck into a seam. But when he tried to feather it inside, McDavid picked it off. Nugent Hopkins out to Savoy. They'll generously give him the red there.
Gravy. Oh, gravy, mashed potatoes, stuffing, California spring, vegetables, turkey. Man, yeah, we ate like kings today. Definitely feeling it, though.
Kapanen across the wall, and nearly 5 minutes gone by in this second period. And
definitely feeling it. 15 minutes left to go in the second period. Shots are 13-10, 1-0 Vegas.
No, but on the other side, Barbashev had negated icing. Couldn't do much, though, and put Colson, who will carry to the red. Kapanen across.
Remember, Oilers are without 2 of their top 6 right now. Draisaitl's out with an apparent injury, and Hyman is resting.
Hannafin's second opportunity. Rasmus Anderson finally starting to settle in, and Vegas played much better. Stone, Barbashev couldn't get a shot away.
We'll go with that answer.
Sends it up. Korzak, a little hole.
Because as Coach Knobloch said, if this was a playoff game,
He knew Frederick was going to get there first, so Szymanski with a nice
Hyman
play
would be playing.
off the hard Karen back wall.
Marner centering pass, backhanded home by Colton Sissons. 2-0 Vegas.
2-0 Vegas.
Sissons with his 6.
Little tap in backdoor all the way from their own zone. As you mentioned, tracking down this 20 Szymanski tries to send in Frederick. And you're going to see he gets going. And then the transitional play to clean into the zone. Takes the second opportunity down there. The first one deflected and he stays with it. One doesn't go, the second one does, and on the backhand side, Sissons right in the perfect spot as he gets to the doorstep. Little chip by Connor Ingram, 2-0 Vegas Golden Knights on the transitional play.
And it's the kind of transition, Louis, you didn't see a lot in recent weeks from Vegas.
No, you know, when there's a coaching change, there's no question that it resonates through the team, and there's always that little bit of a bump, and especially with, as John Tortorella told you and I this morning, this is a veteran team. This is a team that's won before. The nucleus of this team,
I'm not worried, guys.
Right. And he says, I'm coming on board. It's not about systems right now. It's about the right mentality. He wants them to play on their toes. He wants them to play fast. They've come into this game. And, you know, when you look at the Howden goal there that made it 1-0 in the first period, the celebration of the team when they scored that goal, it's been a tough grind for this team. They've won 2 in a row, but they only had 4 wins in the previous 16 games. The reason why there was a coaching change. They're going to respond, and they responded tonight.
Shot off the rush by Lazar, a save made by Carter Hart.
There should be no panic in anybody's voices.
Give Marner and Lazon a second assist.
Well, I'm sure the other guys doing this are panicking right now, saying typical Oilers, typical crappy team, go on a good run, play an actual good team, and then they lose.
I think they don't know that, right? They know that.
You don't know, you don't know.
He's gone the 2 Stanley Cup Finals, and they want to get back in that mix. They feel they're a team that understands how to play at the right time, and they're finding their best game now here at the right time.
Here's McDavid gliding in. Spinning, dishing for Evan Bouchard. His snapshot blockered away by Carter Hart, who was sharp in that first period. That's the first puck he's seen in the second. 7 minutes in.
What can you do? What can you do with a drunken sailor? Put him in the boat until he's sober.
Hopkins and deep in. McNabb, hard rim up the boards. That got caught up. Eventually played out. Dorofeev taps it inside the Oiler blue line. Tracked by Nurse. A dart up to McDavid, deflected high in the air. First to see it was McNabb. Batted it down. Nurse will shoot it back in. Hart able to knock it down. Theodore. Dorofeev. A strike to Howden on his backhand. Hard to the net. And Ingram able to seal that off. Dorofeev punched it into the slot.
It's looking like that more and more, eh?
To Jason
Hey, we will.
But Colson, sharp angle shot, clipped the outside of the goal.
Hey, I don't even think the coaching bump is going to be enough for Vegas to beat us, Anaheim, Utah, whoever they play against. This team's got flaws.
Kapanen working over Howden, and then Howden stuck his stick in there. Shot score!
How's that not a fucking call? How's that not a fucking call? The guy is getting held up in the back end. He gets sticked in the fucking guts, and there's no call. How in the flying fuck is that not a call? Hey, Mr. Linesman, we need a fucking ref.
Scored by the Vegas Golden Knights. When it's your time, it's your time. This is
Guys getting held, guys getting held, guys getting held, guys getting held. Guys getting held, guys getting hooked. Guys getting good job number 2. Good job number 2. Oh yeah. Good job, bud. Yeah. I watched that whole thing. I didn't care. Oh, the guy was getting held. The guy was getting hooked. That's okay. We allow that. But I bet if it was Darnell Nurse that did that, oh fuck. That arm goes up right away, don't it? Fucking embarrassing. That is fucking embarrassing.
Michaels assisted on 2 of the 3 Vegas goals, and the crowd irate.
That is embarrassing officiating.
Here's Marner with Vegas up 3-0.
Tell me you want Vegas to make the playoffs, so tell me you want Vegas to make the playoffs. You fucking joke.
That was Jeremy Lauzon's first goal since February the 22nd, 2024. Shot on the ice. And
What coach's challenge? You can't you can't challenge that. David, come on. You can't challenge that. You cannot challenge a penalty that was missed or not missed. If you're blaming the coach on that, you need to get your eyes checked. You can't get those. You can't challenge those. There's only 3 things that are challengeable in the NHL: puck over glass, goalie interference, high stick, and offsides. So 4 things. What a joke. What a fucking joke. Like, I'm sorry, but that's a fucking joke. So, okay, hear me out now. Now, Darnell Nurse is allowed to hold Mitch Marner, Stewart, Mark Stone, any Vegas player. He's allowed to hold him back there, right? Oilers are allowed to go 5-on-4 down the ice, and he's allowed to hold him. It'll be 4-on-4, and he's allowed to hold that Vegas player. I'm sorry, he's allowed to hold the Vegas player, and when that player starts to skate away, he's allowed to trip him. No call, right? No call. Not allowed to call that. I am getting sick and tired of the officials being fucking the way they are. And you cannot tell me that it's not due to what Gary's been saying.
There was a hole in the ice, and then Vegas goes on a
fucking poor officiating.
They're playing hard out there. They're wrecking the ice.
I mean, there was a crater the other night. Golden Knights finished up a 2-0-2 homestand with wins over.
You can't. No, you can't. Only if the penalty is missed high stick. You can't just call for a missed penalty. David, you can't. I'm looking at the rulebook right now. You can't. You can't call that because the ref didn't have his arm up, and it wasn't a high sticking infraction. It's not possible to challenge there. And what is he going to challenge? You missed that call, ref. Well, what is Toronto going to do? Oh, there's nothing. We don't see anything wrong with that. It's 2 players battling.
With McNabb protecting in front, and halfway through this,
because that's not his. It's not his style to blow his gasket every time a play goes wrong. That's my style to blow my gasket. That guy could be in a fire. Okay, I will tell you why, guys. If you guys don't know Coach Knobloch at all, which clearly a lot of you don't, he doesn't yell. He doesn't raise his voice. He's very calm. It doesn't matter if the Oilers are up 100-0 or down 100-0. The guy's emotions don't change. And that is good. I know some people hate that about a coach. The coach, it's just the way he is. It's the way he was raised. It's just who he is as a person. He doesn't get worked up over things that go wrong or go good. He's just... Unlike us, bad things happen to good people. We lose our shit. Oh no, he's... Yeah, I've had a few conversations with him. Man, the guy could be in a tornado. Could be in a fire, and he's just like, all right, how do I get through? Exactly, and I don't mind that in a coach. I don't mind a coach that sees the shit happening around him and is calm in the storm. You don't always want that guy losing his mind, like me. You don't always want a guy like me losing his mind. Sometimes you want that calm, cool, collected asshole. Don't get it twisted. He can be an asshole. I disagree, Epic. He shows passion. You guys just don't see it. How how can I say this nicely? He shows passion when the cameras are off. He shows passion on a Monday morning skate when there's no cameras around, inside the locker room, to the people that matter.
3-0. Edmonton's got to generate more of that.
He's much like Playfair. I don't know if you guys remember Playfair throwing
Looming a bit large right now too.
a stick at practice in Calgary. That wasn't supposed to be caught on camera. Oilers just got to get one. Right now they're lackadaisical and just, what a hit. What a hit. Get one.
Right there on down by Frederick. Colasar had some words for him down the ice. We'll see if they have a discussion here. They just might. I think Colasar's going to go over and try and get him to
there
go.
There it is. Colasar going after Trent Frederick. Frederick is ready. He kind of separates.
Let's go, boys. This is what we need.
Because now you've got a real
your cousin Playfair? That's awesome. No, but yes. He has the demeanor of Playfair. In front of the camera, calm, cool, collected. I can count on my hand the amount of times that Knobloch has lost his shit on the players. But you will never hear it or see it in public. Unlike me, I try and be calm, cool, collected, but sometimes I lose my mind. That was a clean hit. Nothing changes, Kimo. You're right. Nothing changes, man. Like, just... I wouldn't be surprised if they won an Oiler-Vegas matchup in the playoffs just so that Vegas could beat Edmonton.
No penalties, it looks like, on the play.
Colasar, you're a bum, always was a bum, and always will be a bum. You're a fourth-line plug.
He's never shy for words. He likes to sit at the end of the bench and has a discussion with guys coming off the ice.
I try not to lose my mind at all, just sometimes. Sometimes my emotions get better in me. 9.5 left to go in the second period. Shots with 19-13 for Vegas. Score? 3-0 for Vegas.
Looks from you, Louis. I have not seen you a straight stash. Has it ever been in effect?
Not happy with the score, but I also am not going to lose my mind about it either. It's a hockey game. In saying that, there's lots of hockey left.
Maybe one day I'll try one.
A clear by Dorofeev, carried back in by Emerson, took the hit right at the line. McNabb and Theodore roll over. With coverage on Adam Henrique. Back to the point. Dorofeev anticipated, picked it off, and it slid in.
Yeah, fair point, fair point. That we can agree with for sure. There looks like there's something missing, like 2 of their top 6 players. Maybe 2 of their top 6 players are missing. That might have a lot to do with it.
Now that Vegas is up 3-0, it looks like Edmonton wants to come out and be a little more physical, and that could bode well for them. They've got a bigger team. You know, they're a team that can get going, can be physical, and if you want to get to the Vegas Golden Knights who know how to play that kind of game, you've got to make it tough on them, especially in the offensive zone of the forecheck. You have to start getting in and starting to find those hits.
McDavid just did on Lazon, by the way.
There you go.
Drop pass for Eckel. He thumped him in the corner.
Well, I mean, if he ever wants to, he can get on you so fast, right? You don't.
I agree with that. Oilers got to start hitting.
Little give and go.
They got to start hitting with a purpose.
He's so fast. He's pretty solid.
Here's Marner.
Heat-seeking human.
Hannafin. Anderson. Gliding.
He'll be back April 18th.
Hannafin. Shooting. That was tipped off the back of Barbashev. Flipped wide by
Drysdale will be back April 18th.
Hannafin. Mitch Marner. Anderson gives it up. Oh, and Stone took his eye off it in the slot. That could have been a real chance for full rip.
He doesn't miss many from there.
Nice play at the line by Marner to smack it out of midair. And here we go. Barbashev, but it's offside to Mark Stone. 7 1/2 gone by. Little blood on the jersey of Mark Stone, and why not? This Pacific Division tilt with a lot of the line. Bodies strewn everywhere. The captain finishing on Lazon, but it's Vegas 3.
No, that's not true. I don't think that's the case. I don't think depth is a problem right now. Depth is not a problem. What's a problem is, again, go to Colorado and take Landeskog and McKinnon out of Colorado. What do you got? A losing Colorado team. You take Rantanen and Robertson out of Dallas, what do you got? A losing Dallas team. You take Barbashev and Matthew Tkachuk out of Florida, what do you have? A failure of a team. Just saying, guys. You take anybody's top 6, 2 of the top 6 players out, you're going to get a losing team. A team that doesn't win very much. It was just wrong timing for Hyman to get dinged up. Wrong timing for Hyman to get dinged up. But it is what it is. It's still lots of game left, lots of time left. Anything can happen. I can't believe Buffalo might have a chance at first place in the division. They were. I just don't think this is the stinker they were due for.
Assistant coach. My partner's playing career. We had a good chat with this morning. He said, this is a unique situation for him.
Yeah.
As the coach, and especially this late. Most of the teams he said he's taken over lately are rebuilds, kind of finding their way. Theodore's shot finds its mark and a save made by Connor Ingram. What'd you think of this video? It's John Tortorella on home ice. I love it, because you know what? He's been pretty honest. He goes, what have I been here for, like 5 days? And he comes off the ice here in his first game in Vegas and goes, which way do I go here? That way or that way? But that's what it's all about. You get shuttled in there, you're right away in the dressing room, you're behind closed doors, you're having conversations with everybody in the organization. It's overwhelming, and he was very honest about that. He said, listen, I'm just trying to make the message as quick and easy as possible for the players. It's all about the mentality right now. They were a little heavy. They've been lighter in this one. They've responded, that's for sure.
I wouldn't be upset if the Oilers came back in this game. Again, we will update you on all the out-of-town scoreboards. Calgary 3, Ducks 1. Predators 3, Sharks nothing. So the teams the Oilers have to worry about are losing right now. The Sharks and Anaheim. They're both losing. It would be nice to get this win. Abso-freaking-lutely it would. Oh, that fan took it in the mush. You want to sit by the glass in an Oiler game, do you?
Puck went up, and there's always concern when a puck goes up into the crowd that aggressively.
Oh man, he got it right in the side of the eye. Is he all right? Well,
he's a tough guy.
He's fine.
He's already kind of putting the arm up and getting the crowd into it. Like to see that.
That fan is fine. He's been punching them out before. He said some things he's been punching them out before with.
There was leakage, but thankfully
he's a hockey player for sure. He shrugged that off.
And now he's going to get a free puck and possibly stick from a player. Lucky guy. Memories for life. Carter Hart's going to play his ass off like he's never played before. Wow. Shots are 2014, 3-0 Vegas.
The Oilers look to break through against
Carter Hart is definitely going to play his ass off.
Yeah, and only a second game back after missing the last 33. He's been on it, Carter Hart. They have not really been able to find a lot of extras around him and give Vegas a lot of credit. As you mentioned, Jack, they've been right in there by his side, making sure those pucks are getting cleared out. Lazar had a couple good whacks at that one.
Stone breaking out another of those zone exits you were talking about, Louis. Just 4 shots for Edmonton in the first 14 minutes of this second period. Oilers have to get going against the Vegas team that can really tighten things up in the Pacific way. Calgary now up 3-1 on
Play spoiler. That's weird to say, Jay.
held in at the line by Woolman. Did well to do so. Gets it. Bouchard is shot off the stick of Hart. Another juicy rebound available.
I think they'll be fine. I honestly think they're going to go... Like I said before this stretch of 10 games, they're going to go 6-4. There's 6 games left, and they're 4-0. 6-4 gets you the playoffs. 9-1 looks better. 10-0 looks better. But 6-4 is what I thought. Because I don't do the overtime losses or wins. So obviously, if they go 6-3-1, I'd be all right with that.
David unable to keep the zone. He knows his team in the midst of a change, shovels it up the gut, and now Trent Frederick will bring it out wide. Szymanski. Frederick lets it go through. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins.
I can guarantee you Hyman plays on Tuesday, though. Hyman will be available against Utah. Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday. Utah. I believe it's Utah, San Jose, LA next week. Gotta win those.
It can be good for your team, but you certainly miss them in these situations when you're looking to try and break that dam that is Carter Hart right now.
Well, and it's usually only a short-term thing in terms of the positive. Sent off the boards. That's covered by Ingram. He tried to...
What are you doing?
And a quick whistle.
Now they're letting... What are you doing, you stupid Goomba? Number 2, get the fuck off the ice! Because of that, the Oilers can't change. Because you're a stupid Goomba, the Oilers can't change. Because that would have been icing.
And good defending by Dowd, who was right down there as a forward to get it out. But bash and whack away. It's actually Jones that has the one chance off the skate of Anderson. A little more mucking like that to try and just...
I don't get it. I don't get it, man.
Oilers season high 5-game winning streak.
Vegas is able to load their top line out there, and Oilers cannot change.
Place in the division. Hurdle. Tied up with Nugent-Hopkins. Fed in.
What a joke.
Rattled around. Riley Smith. On to Korzak.
Number 2, you've won yourself the game today.
Mentioned the Oilers own all the tiebreakers because they've got the most regulation wins by far in the division. Taken. Sissons tried to center. That was denied by Murphy. On to Nurse. And wedged safely out. Rasmus Anderson with Frederick bearing down on him.
I'm not just blowing smoke, guys. There's something up with this guy. Like, he knows the rules. If the goalie freezes the puck there, line change can't happen. Goalie played the puck and he blew the whistle early.
Chris Knobloch starting to shuffle things up a little bit. This line was put together earlier in the year.
But Colson. Out to Ekholm across. Wallman snapshot deflected. Into the corner. Shoveled up to Kolasar. He got bottled up.
Shots are 22-16 for Vegas. 3-0 Vegas. Oilers are 0-2 on the power play. Vegas is 0-1. 2.5 minutes left to go in the second period. Oh my goodness.
Vegas with one in the first, 2 in the second. Cole Smith. Dorofeev gets it back from Theodore and gives it to him again. Shot doesn't make its way through. Block got caught.
Well, blow that whistle, Ted. You lost sight of the puck. That's a ho-ho. Wow, that looked like too many men and offside.
rebound back in front, and Ingram's seen enough. He'll put it to rest with 2 minutes to go in the second. And the Oilers trailing 3-0 in a key Pacific Division tilt.
I don't get it. I don't like it, man. I don't like the way this referee system is working. Hey, man, I have faith this team's still going to win this game. I'll be right back. I got to find some scissors.
Causing the night to take an unexpected turn. Inside, they were greeted by Edna's warm welcome. A blank stare, be cool guys, and a TV showing football that no one wanted to change, ever. So they pulled out the BetMGM app and put together a live parlay. But what would the fourth leg be? Bingo. New York. Soon the whole bar was pulling for that parlay. Make it a place you'll never forget. BetMGM Sportsbook. Make it legendary.
At Asante Wealth Management, we don't believe in shortcuts. Your financial success should be nurtured year after year after year. And your relationship with your advisor should be no different. Built on understanding, trust, and time. When you succeed, we succeed with you. That's what you deserve. That's what we promise. Asante, all success is personal.
For 32 dark years, Canadian hockey teams
Skizzers have been acquired. You're back? Me too, buddy. Where'd you go, buddy?
Is waking up the hockey gods. Hungry for a playoff win?
I need a vacation.
Love your plugins, but wish you had more control? Introducing
That's what I need. I need a
Scent
vacation.
Booster. Enjoy 50 days of continuous scent with a cord for flexible placement options and a boost button for extra scent. New Febreze Plug Scent Booster.
Looks that way, don't it, Bunny?
3-0 Vegas, late second period. The Golden Knights a couple goals in a span of 2:21 to kind of
Eat your heart out, Rob Ray.
Louis, coming into this game, did you expect a different Vegas team?
I kind of did. I really did. And, you know, anytime there's a coaching change, I know we talk about it all the time, and you think it's just an easy adjustment.
Holy fuck, can we stop talking about how Golden Knights are? I kind of did. I kind of knew that the team was going to be different.
After the warm-up, before the start of the game to get himself ready, just flushing the legs. I think every single player to a man on the Vegas bench knows they can be better. They needed to be better. And they're trying to put a stretch together here to establish themselves.
I knew the team was going to be better. They always play better with new coaching staff.
They want to go in and have a chance to win the Stanley Cup once again.
I did tell everybody, though, it's going to come down to the final game, Vancouver-Edmonton, to win the Pacific Division.
Give Vegas credit. They've come in here.
Let's give Vegas credit. My name's Louis DeBrusque. I like to sniff glue.
Was that 16-game run, one shy of the league record that they put together 2 years ago. That streak in jeopardy right now. Vegas, a determined effort. Eichel snapped across. I also believe, Louis, they heard the whispers. Oh, wins over Calgary, Vancouver, big deal. This was more of a test.
Yep, the team has owned them this year. And as you said, has owned them as of late. So, no question. You can even see the warm-up, and I don't put a lot of stock in the warm-up. I don't, but I do look for little subtle things when I'm watching the teams warm up. There was a lot of looking over by the Vegas Golden Knights down to the Edmonton zone, which told me they're eyeballing, they're sizing, they're getting ready for the game. They've come to play.
Marner up to Howden. He'll tip it in. Minute to go, second period. Howden outworking. Quick short side stuff attempt by Dorofeyev. Stop. Here's Ross.
Am I losing my mind right now?
And that's been established early in this game for Vegas. Was that forecheck?
Don't answer that question. Those in the crowd.
Ekholm to Bouchard looking for a lane. Slings it. Redirected wide. And those little battles, the one that Howden just won, those are the ones Edmonton's been.
No, I'm losing my mind.
Right now. Bouchard to the net.
He shoots, he scores! Evan Bouchard! And what do you know? You want to fight after a goal, you fucking pussy! Anderson, you fucking pussy! It's a goal scored against you, you Goomba! Deal with it! It's gonna happen 4 more times! Should be an instant penalty after a whistle. I don't even care. As soon as there's a goal scored and you want to fucking fight, straight to the box with you, you little baby. 35 seconds left to go in the second period. 3-1 Vegas. Go to bed.
He's going to have to get it sharpened, though. He's one of the couple guys in the league that use the old skates that need to be sharpened. But it looks like they're okay.
17 seconds left to go in the second period. I will be back for the third. I gotta go put a baby to bed. Norris, absolutely Norris. I'm okay with calling it the Norris. Give him the Norris Trophy. Absolutely.
Yeah, so good work, and this is just something Edmonton had to do a
Where
little
is the
more
Ottawa
better
Senators
efforts on
one?
puck. Savoy doesn't let it get out. You can
Why
see
do I
the
feel
whack
like
by Roslovic on Anderson opens up that center lane right here. Bang. And that just allows Bouchard to walk a little bit further. I mean, mano a mano, he has such a great wrister. He can pick the corner. I know the guys on the panel were talking about just how great he is.
Calgary up 4-1. Love to see that.
It's given Edmonton some life, and they needed it.
Back home up the left-hand side. Here's McDavid near the horn.
Ooh, McDavid almost short-sided him.
Is able to make the stop that would have counted. But Carter Hart denies McDavid, and it remains 3-1 through 40.
Well, you thought this period was over. It's like you look and the time is dwindling down, but for McDavid, he just takes this to the horn and tries to put this short side. Great job by Carter Hart. Unorthodox, call it that, but he stays strong on that post with the arm blocker side. Good job to fight through the check once again, and the effort has to elevate for Edmonton, down by 2 going into the third. But I think it's safe to say they found some life at the end of this period. Should be an interesting final 20.
So the Vegas Golden Knights with a 2-goal lead, but Edmonton on the board. Pacific Division title ramifications as Vegas tries to draw.
I'm sorry, guys. I can't stand people that are sore losers when they get scored on. I got scored on lots in my career as a goalie. Huh. Let me tell you what. I got scored on a bitch ton when I was a goalie. But I didn't pout like some of these players on Vegas. Tell you that much for free. Any whoosies. There's my nice, beautiful Oiler flag from 2016. The inaugural season in the new place. Sorry, the farewell season. I got to get my story straight. I'll move a cup here. And I'll move another cup here. So yeah, that was the final season of Rexall Place. 1974 to 2016. Oh my God, you are psychotic. Give me those, thank you. Kids, not allowed to play with those. You're fine. Why are you still awake? Why are you still awake? Why? Why? Tell me why. Do I gotta sing a song? Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartbreak. Tell me why. I never want to hear you say I want it that way. Okay. A bunch of fukazis. Yeah. Fukazis?
Yeah.
A bunch of fukazis. Are you a fugazi? No. You're not a fugazi? You're not a fugazi? What are you then? You Goomba? No, you're not a Goomba. So you're not a Goomba, you're not a fugazi. What are you? Are you a maid man?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a maid man, are you? Oh, mafia boss up in here. You're a maid man. So what are your roles? What do you do for this mafia? Yeah? Okay. Oh. Really? Okay. What do we do next?
No.
No. We go to bed?
No.
No. Wow, Santa going away in the cold in the night.
No.
No, you don't want to go away?
No.
Sadly, almost, Sherry. Sadly, I've seen Vegas play that way before. It's their mentality. It's their loser mentality. I've seen that before. I've seen it by Vegas before. I've seen it by Calgary lots. Coincidentally, where do you think Hannafin and Anderson came from? Not a coincidence. The Calgary Flame Goombas. Okay, let's go upstairs and figure out why you're not sleeping. Okay? Ugh. Do it for the money. That's what I do it for the money. Oof, oof. Hey, sorry guys, I had to go take care of some business. Oh, oops. Yeah, those stickers look way sleeker. I like those a lot better. Now, one thing left to do. Update the standings. Carolina is in first place with 104 points. Just drop everybody else down. Excuse me while I stand up a minute. Yes, I wear shorts all the time. That's crazy that Montreal has 100 points. Buffalo has 100 points. Not gonna say it. I'm 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 gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice. Hey, Nick, don't be sorry. I like your hot takes. Your hot takes or your hot mics? I will take both. Here's a hot take. There's a hot take for you. 6 games remaining, including this one for the Oilers, 87 points. 6 games remaining, including the game today, 87 points for Anaheim. 84 points for Vegas with 6 games remaining. Vegas wins, they're 2 points behind Edmonton, Anaheim. Vegas loses, they're 5 points behind Edmonton. I look forward to that, Lubes. I look forward to that, my friend. But yeah, I like how big those magnets are. Way different. So again, for reference and scale, this is the old Washington Capitals. Right there is the old Washington Capitals. That's the Boston Bruins, just for reference and scale. So just a little bit more reference and scale. Old Vegas, new Vegas. I like it. Hi, friends. One more period to go. Oilers down 3-1. A lot of work to do, but if there's a team that can do it, it's the Edmonton Oilers. If you can't have faith for the Oilers, who can you have faith in? I watch a guy on YouTube, John Boy Media. Pretty interesting set of characters. One of his main people on there is Joe's McFly. And when they play sports at the warehouse, I believe in Joe's McFly. I believe in Edmonton Oilers. Anywhoosies, let's recap the goals because I didn't do any of that crap that period. I was busy in my own world. Knight's goal in the first period, Howden made it 1-0. Excuse me. His 11th of the year, assisted by Eichel. And then in the second period, Colton Sissons scores the goal to make it 2-0 Edmonton, his 6th, assisted by Marner and Lazone. And then Lazone makes it 3-0. Bouchard makes it 3-1. Now that you got it good and understood, let's look at the out-of-town scoreboard, shall we? The Detroit Red Wings lose to the New York Rangers 4-1. The Minnesota Wild beat the Senators 4-1. Colorado blanks the Dallas Stars 2-0. The Pittsburgh Penguins beat the Florida Panthers and squish their playoff hopes. They have been officially eliminated 9-4. Tampa beats Boston 3-1. Winnipeg beats Columbus 2-1. LA beats the Toronto Maple Leafs in overtime 7-6. Capitals beat the Sabres 6-2. The Mammoth beat the Canucks 7-4. The Montreal Canadiens beat the New Jersey Devils 4-3 in a shootout. The Carolina Hurricanes beat the Islanders 4-3. Right now, after 2, Calgary 4, Anaheim 1. And after 2, Edmonton 1, Vegas 3. Also after 2, Nashville 3, Sharks 2. After 2, the final game of the night, Chicago 2, Seattle 0. Tomorrow the Wild play against the Red Wings, the Panthers play against the Penguins, the Bruins play the Flyers, the Hurricanes play the Senators, the Devils play the Canadiens, the Capitals play the Rangers, the Blues play against Colorado. Now that you got it good and understood all that, yes, there are back-to-back games that played today will also play tomorrow. That's why the East is so fake and fickle. Can't have that in the West. Not very many Western teams are so close that you can have a back-to-back game overnight. In the East, you can do that daily. Anywhoosies. It is what it is. Yes, that winometer is updated. The Edmonton Oilers deserve to win this game 65% of the time. If it was played fairly. Oh, I know. I'm going to get hate for saying that. Oh, typical Oiler fan crying.
Born on the 7th floor at Rogers Place.
I cry when it
so
matters.
Someone's going to have a great story to tell. It would be nice to have the mother join us on After Hours to describe what's happened, but that could be asking a bit much.
Well, Louis did say that Bouchard's goal changed the game. So I think he had a premonition. Maybe that jolt of excitement was too much.
Thanks to Amy Powell for giving us that information. She fleshed that out. Pokey.
I don't know about that word choice, but in any event, it's time now. Snapped across and punched forward by Jack Rossman. We got a 3-1 game, Evan.
Sourced it out. That's a better word. Sourced it out.
Rossman, by the way, will be given credit with an assist on the Bouchard goal, as will Matt Savoy. So that's put Edmonton within 3-1, and here comes Rossman and McDavid pouring across the line. Puck ricochets to Bouchard, down low. Savoy tried to twist it in front. Edmonton 6 wins this year when trailing after 2. Vegas has not lost a game in regulation all year long in the third, and that's because, as we talked about earlier, they're the best third-period team in the league, so that adds up. Plus 40 in goal differential heading into tonight. But Colson charges in. Murphy, his shot. And that stays out. Nurse in front for Pakolzin. Carrying the play down low. Absorbs the check from Korzak to get it to Murphy. Murphy will just spin it right back into the corner.
See you next game on Tuesday. Mammoth Oilers.
Battle for control. We got a penalty coming against Vegas. Good start to this third for Edmonton. Nurse, Nugent Hopkins, receives the McDavid, poke checked away by Barbashev, and now the trip will be called against Vegas in less than 2 minutes into the third period. Oilers with a power play and a chance.
Oilers get a power play. I have no faith that it's going to do anything.
Well, a danger lurking within the CFPC as Sabrina uncovers mysterious deaths and shocking discoveries. Don't miss the dramatic season finale of Allegiance this Wednesday on CBCJ.
Little zip of the blade there for Connor McDavid. Caden Korzak's going to go for tripping, and the head shake afterwards. He knows that this is a really good shift by Edmonton right at the start of this period to hem in the Vegas Golden Knights. It's the second shift of the period. There's the trip on Korzak. He takes down Kapanen battling for a puck, an opportunity to make it a one-goal game, as you said, on the power play for Edmonton.
Off the draw, McDavid open, a backhander on net, and a save. Carter Hart worked in front. Nugent Hopkins, sharp angle. That rattled around. Right back to Nugent Hopkins. Dishing back. Matt Savoy. Kicked it out for Evan Bouchard, the only man to beat Hart tonight. And he turned it over. Sissons the steal. Short-handed. Comes Vegas. Cole Smith. Denied entry. He'll keep it on his stick as long as he can. Roslovic finally raking it free, but Hanifin there to shoot it into the opposite corner.
Back checking by Savoy to nullify that 2-1.
Wow. Montreal overtakes Tampa Buffalo. Dang.
Nugent Hopkins, Savoy, his shot blocked, stepping up McDavid. Little dish to Bouchard, pursuit from Dowd, kept it alive for McDavid. Nugent Hopkins with 10 power play goals this year. Takes the pass from McDavid inside to Roslovic. McDavid. Bouchard, a drive, and he broke his stick. He'll keep it in with his skates, and then McDavid put it right into Dowd's skates. And has to regroup. Bouchard's got a new stick. There's still shrapnel on the ice, and Colasar nudges it back to the red line. 40 seconds on the power play. Pass too far for McDavid.
So that's right. Not only are you missing 2 of your top 6, but you're missing 2 of your top power play guys in Hyman and Draisaitl. Get back on Tuesday, Hyman.
Back to the net. Back to Bouchard. McDavid. Shot wide. It's kind of a half shot.
That was tipped.
Henrique in front. Matthias Ekholm. Crowded by McDavid.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, that Atlantic, no matter how you slice it, is going to be the powerhouse in the East.
For the Oiler power play. 4 minutes gone by, third period. Still 3-1.
You think Washington's going to squeak in? I don't think they will. Huh? Well, that's the way this game is going. 4-1 Vegas. That's the way this game is going. It just.
Was huge for the Vegas Golden Knights. That would have completely changed this game. And there was a good chance.
It is what it is, man. Sucks, but you're outgunned in this game, Edmonton. Outgunned.
Carter Hart in tight, but after the kill, Barbashev throws this to an area, and the quick stick of Mark Stone. 3 goals in his last 14 games, I believe, all against the Edmonton Oilers. And it's a big one here to extend.
I really hope this team realizes that you need all your guys playing.
Goal to extend the lead to 3.
Scored twice last week, each time to tie the game in a 4-3 overtime defeat. And now that goal, Louis, in my mind, the way this period started and the way the game had turned, that restores strategic control to Vegas and nullifies the momentum that Edmonton had been building.
Well, it sucks when you're playing a team when you're down a lot of bodies, too. But it isn't an excuse. Like they say, It's not an excuse, right? Although if you're a Florida Panther fan, that was an excuse for you not making the playoffs. Oh, we didn't have Matthew Tkachuk the whole time. We didn't have Barkov. We didn't have Ekblad. We didn't have guys.
The one thing is you heard the panel talk about the transitional play of the Vegas Golden Knights has been great in this game, and they've been opportunistic. Little drop pass by Stone, he gets himself to the area, and more importantly, he gets to the front of Ekholm, which allows him to kind of reach on this little shot pass and a perfect little redirection. Right after the
I just think the Oilers are going to pull it through. I don't think they're going to let that slip through.
Jack Eichel has assists on 3 of the 4 goals tonight. You and I were talking this morning, important for him to have a strong game and get feeling good about his own game down the stretch.
Oh, I still think this.
There's just no way to look at it, but
I just can't wait for the Oilers to play Utah, mop the floor with them, and then play a hurt team that comes out of either the Vegas series or Anaheim series. Mop the floor with them.
That's the one thing about Jack Eichel. When he's playing at the top of his games, he's
Holy fuck, I can't hear it anymore. I can't hear about how great Jack Eichel is. Louis, shut up, man. Like, I get that you're a national televised broadcast and you got to talk about other players, but just enough.
As the top 6 is rolling again.
Look forward to seeing that, Lubo.
In that stretch you saw in the upper left corner. Here's Ekholm shoveling wide. Marner had taken an unnecessary icing call. Edmonton trying to regroup here, but Marner's able to break it out. Howden, they'll give him the red line. He'll shoot it on net anyways. Ingram able to make the save, and Ekholm.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Epic. This power play is killing the team.
On an off-balance Lazard, Jones able to pick it up. Enrique was trying to funnel it.
Something needs to break in this power play to go through.
Hanifin up the middle. And flipped in by Dow.
As they say, just make playoffs and anything can happen. And I fully believe that. Just make playoffs and you got a full body of Draisaitl healthy. Hyman will be healthy. Hopefully Janmark will figure out what's wrong with him.
McNabb steps up. His shot well wide of the mark. Marner off balance. Redirected off the pads of Ingram. Calgary up 4-1 on Anaheim. So if the current scores...
Yes. That's because Kelly Rudy is paid for by the Calgary Flames. Kelly Rudy is paid by the Calgary Flames themselves. Louis DeBrusk is paid by Sportsnet. Just like in Vancouver, John Shannon and Shannon Short are paid for by the Vancouver Canucks. Louis DeBrusk is paid for by Sportsnet, not the Edmonton Oilers. Which sucks, but that's what we have to deal with.
6 1/2 gone by in the third. Other team pushes back. You need your captain to run.
That's why you rarely see Louis DeBrusk in playoffs do other teams. And you never see Louis DeBrusk in studio. You guys notice that? You guys notice that? You don't see Louis DeBrusk in studio? It's a shame. It's a travesty. Oh, I agree. He can leave elsewhere, but I wish Bell would have won the bidding war to get the NHL. You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want Louis replaced with me. Nobody wants me on a national broadcast. I would never be home.
As a result of his triple assist night, Jack.
Eichel up to 82 points with those 3 assists. Career high of 94 came with Vegas last year when he finished in the top 10 in the league in scoring.
Oh, Jesus. Nashville, don't blow it.
Bouchard. McDavid was a one-timer. Bouchard save. Carter Hart lunging in front. Rostovic was trying to get a tip on that puck.
So does Sportsnet. Dave, so does Sportsnet.
Had a chance to clear. Cole Smith will lob it safely out. Kept the puck in the playing surface.
Another shot with a lot of traffic for Edmonton. You're right.
Rostovic stuck behind the defense. Sharp angle, and Carter Hart comes up with a glove save, hugging that post.
Quick up. Haven't seen a lot of this against Vegas in this game, but Roslovic gets caught in behind. Good job by Ekholm. Just recognizes, hey, he's in there all alone. This one just gets away from him, or else he would have been able to take a little bit straighter line.
If you're not in Sportsnet Ontario, you can't watch the Toronto Maple Leaf games, Ottawa Senator games. And if you're not in Sportsnet Pacific, you can't watch the Vancouver Canucks games. So all networks black out. Like, let's not make it Bell versus Rogers. They all do it. Sucks, but only reason why I'm allowed to watch all these games is because I own the sports package. I pay for cable. I know that's weird to say in 2026. I pay for cable.
Edmonton trailing 4-1. Put Coles in a strike to cap it. Inside out on McNabb, a shot and a save. Carter Hart, and he'll stick that one in his hip pocket. As we remind you, let's face it, it's the most electric time of the year. The 2026 Stanley Cup playoffs, Saturday, April the 18th on Sportsnet. I mean, there is no greater postseason in any of the 4 major professional sports.
Not really. No, not really.
Terrific pickup here by Kaplan.
But I'm not going to argue with you. You're clearly a Sportsnet guy, which is fine. That's cool.
Get that shot through to Carter Hart, so Edmonton's still pushing here.
I wouldn't go that old, Nick. Like I said, Sportsnet is the worst pre-game, post-game, and game day interview channel that hockey has to offer. No, there you go, Jerry.
It's the energy, it's the
Like,
intensity, it's the swing.
Sportsnet is the worst pre-game, post-game, and panel that the NHL has to offer. And it's not even close.
I agree with Charles. Nothing like it.
McDavid.
It's tough to watch.
Digging in.
But hey, they paid the money. We're stuck with them for another 10 years, apparently.
Oilers trying to get one in the next couple minutes to make things interesting. McDavid wins the faceoff. One-timer Wallman, and Hart, a clean look, makes the save. A little extra tap from Rostovic on his way by.
I think not to mention a fan base, and fan bases all around the league that just go to another level. Playoffs, but good one-timer by Wallman. We're seeing Edmonton really start to get some shots through, and he's had to make some saves. Threw a little bit of a screen on that one by Wallman, who can really rip it on the one-timer.
Another ozone draw. Connor McDavid without a point tonight. Oilers have not won a game all year when he's been held off the score sheet. Face-off win. Swung around the boards.
Yeah, fair.
Howden pleading his case.
Yeah.
Not going to win that argument. David Brisebois has.
No, Sportsnet is just a tough watch. Rogers is very greedy. Calgary's up 4-3 on Anaheim. Depending on how this game goes, you might switch over to that Anaheim game or that Calgary game.
By Bouchard at the end of the second period. I mean, that was just right down Main Street. He found that shot and buried it. The only one that's gotten by Carter Hart so far.
Anaheim somehow manages to keep both teams in the game nearly every game. They've cut it to 4-3. This is another icing call against
Vegas.
Draw, while I tell you that 9.5 minutes remain in Calgary.
Yeah.
Never out of it, Louis,
but he means like an actual panel.
No question about that. They score a lot of goals. They will give you a lot of chances, but they're a young team that...
Yeah, he means like an actual TSN broadcast.
Howden wins the face-off. Golden Knights had a chance to clear, didn't do it. Bouchard a drag move, and then poked away by McNabb. But Wallman on to Savoy.
Get a goal here, Edmonton.
Looking inside, puts the brakes on, takes down to the hole. A backhander in front, came back to him. McDavid shoots, sharp angle, save Hart. McDavid again, lurking, crossing, Bouchard, no shot. McDavid, point blank, dishes, one-timer off the side of the net by Wallman, caught the outside of the goalpost. McDavid pressed by Marner and finally jammed out of there. That's angled on net. So finally Vegas avoids the icing after taking...
It's an interesting West, my friend. I don't say no to that at all.
And setting up play, Savoy, the first comes to mind on a great save by Carter Hart with the left pad.
LA fans will be pretty upset to read that, though.
But doesn't break.
A floater. And Jones was...
No, you can't replace Gene. You take Gene with you to TSN.
Right up the middle. Henrique off to Ekholm drive. That was blocked by Sissons. And here come the Golden Knights on the counter. Sissons forced out wide by the determined Podkolzin. Hurting, following up. Now low for Sissons. And the puck shaking free for Darnell.
Good play there by the Oilers defense and Podkolzin.
Center ice, Henrique. Podkolzin fires. Fought off by Carter Hart.
Like I said, Carter Hart's just getting lucky right now. Hey, let him get lucky now. Let him get that confidence now when we destroy it in the playoffs.
As we approach the midway point of this third period, Mark Stone a tip.
No, Hyman's not playing. I wish he was. And Max Jones is out. Ouch.
Murphy, shot, redirected, tough save in front.
That's the night it's been. Double redirect goes wide. That's a double redirect against the Oilers. That's in the back of the net.
Louis, I think he's trying to gut one out here.
They're making him work too, no question about it. Every time that shot comes from the blue line or anywhere with the body's in front.
No, Hyman's out.
You're going to watch him. He's got to move. He's got to
Short term. He'll be back on Tuesday.
He's going right to left. This one off the outside of the post by Jake Wallman again. We talked about McDavid buzzing around the world and finding that chance. This one deflected high. Edmonton continues to press as Jones and Smith collide.
And Jones went
got a little bit roughed up on that one, but go down the tunnel. He's having a conversation not too far away from the bench.
Yeah, the Oilers getting a little necked up down the stretch. Saw Jones go down that tunnel. He blew his eyes peeled. As Bouchard sets up McDavid, attacking a quartet of Vegas defenders. Powers through McNabb, centers. That comes out to Bouchard, a drive. And that hit Colasar in the backside. Barbashev off to Nick down. Well defended by Bouchard. Gathering is Wallman. Now Jack Roslovic with McDavid on his left. He'll give it to him. Spins. And the centering pass tipped away from Savoy by Nick Dowd.
Talking coming into this period is the Vegas Golden Knights going to sit back and try and close it out or go for more. And I don't think they've had a choice. Edmonton's gotten to a game. It took them a while to get to.
One-timer hammered on net, right on cue, Louis, and a tough save made by Ingram. Icing the call against the Oilers.
And there's a little pushback by the Vegas Golden Knights. Edmonton really finding some time in the zone. Here's the blast.
Who's out till playoffs, Diane? Hyman?
Let that get by you, or else that's a dangerous, dangerous shot. He eats that one up and pays the price for it. Looks no worse for wear.
Hyman's out till playoffs. His team's going to be fighting to hold on to first place in the Pacific.
Smith and a nice chance in the slot denied.
9 minutes remaining.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
Louis and returning to the Oiler bench. So that's good news for Edmonton.
Jones is back on the bench. He took a stinger.
Out tonight. He was a game-time decision the other night before their win over Chicago. Leon Draisaitl expected back in time for the playoffs. McDavid against Howden wins the face-off in his own zone. Swooping in right-hand side. Tried to feed the middle for Kapanen, taken away by Howden. who streaks up the left wing and puts it in deep. Dorofeev. Howden and Marner keep it down low. Bouchard against Dorofeev. The outlet to Woolman. Now you've got Podkolzin, drop pass, and Kapanen had his pocket picked by Howden. Up to Marner and slid off the boards and back inside the Oiler line. Couple of key backtracks here by Dowd and Howden on the last 2 rushes. Nurse working for Nugent Hopkins down low. Korczak closing. Kapanen digging in. Want to battle Nugent Hopkins in front, and there's another play. This one by Marner to be in the right spot. And a perfectly executed clear, no icing.
It was like a Roger Federer backhand lob. Perfect place.
McDavid, yes. McDavid's skates need to be manually sharpened.
7.5 to go. Louis DeBrusk, Scott Oak will have Ryan
7.5 left to go in the third period. Oilers down 4-1 on Vegas. Quicker tonight, just quicker. Shots are 27-27. Just Vegas had that step early. Had the step early. Can't take anything away from Vegas. Despite how we feel about the reffing situation, Oilers shot themselves in the foot a few times. Bad defensive plays, not back checking proper, not scoring on the power play when it was needed. Just simple detailed things that hurt the Oilers tonight.
Nowhere to go, shoots it in as Edmonton executes a change. Hannafin flings it down the middle. That'll be icing. No, negated by Cole Smith. Blazing speed got through Murray. The icing. Kolasov to Hannafin. One-timer McNabb.
Yeah, a lot of things happened. Coaching bump for Vegas, so they're playing their asses off for the new coach. That won't last until the end of the season. And the Oilers just not playing full potential hockey. Almost resting on their laurels. We've won 5 straight. We accomplished what we wanted to accomplish. We clinched a playoff spot. What more do you want from us? Get off our backs. Yeah, it is. It absolutely is epic. Especially on the power play.
Seeing a lot of Woolman and Bouchard giving Edmonton 2 perimeter threats, but in the meantime, Marner trying to finish loose at the side of the net.
Especially on the power play. Like I said, I'm not upset. I'm not going to cry and whine. I'm going to make a pretty funny post game. Oh yeah, we're good. It's one of those games, man. Like, fuck's sakes, Nick. Oh. If the Oilers fall to first overall draft pick, I think they'll burn head office down. I think they'll find Gary Bettman in the streets somewhere. Ugh. That's tough. Nope, you can't win them all. You don't want to lose to a team like Vegas on home ice, but hey, you got to lose sometimes. Yeah, you're right, Epic. Like I said, like, you can't win them all. They were definitely due. It just sucks. Why did it have to be against Vegas? Why couldn't it be next game against Utah to put the stinker up? But if I'm Utah next game and I'm seeing what Vegas did to Edmonton right now, I'm worried. You don't think this Oiler team's going to come and come hard?
in this
Sick
one.
and tired of hearing
Nothing to
about
do
Carter
with
Hart.
the traffic that both teams are trying to provide in front of each goaltender respectively. But Carter Hart in his second game back after missing 33 has 26 saves on
Sorry,
27 shots.
I have no respect for the
Of
kid.
course, he'd been out
On the ice, off the ice, in between the ice.
just trying to get the reps in. Face-off win by Curtis Lazar. Wallman, the quick up to Jones. Anderson draped all over him, and this might be a trip on Jones.
Him and Anderson have been going at it in this game, and
they're still going at it.
Kind of took him down hard here. Little kick in the back of the legs, it looked like.
Not wrong.
Slammed him down. Anderson's helmet came off. It's lucky it came off after he hit the ice. You're always going to get a few chirps from the bench if you end up right in front of the opposition's bench.
We had a great shot of Darnell Nurse doing exactly that.
And it was more like just a kick in the back, like kind of a little bit of a. Not a
You got that, eh? You caught that.
No question, he took the leg out, slammed him down hard. They've had words throughout this game, and that's a good call by the official.
So now Vegas with this power play. Here's what I was talking about, Louis.
Yeah, you're gonna get it. I mean, it's not like Anderson doesn't know how to dish it out either. I don't think he's ever met an argument that he hasn't liked.
Great work by our crew. That's awesome. Face-off win by Henry, and a blast down the ice by Wallman. 5.5 to go. Really, outside of a shorthanded goal, this might be it. Edmonton would need to kind of change the complexion of this one, you would think. Eichel to Stone inside to Hurdle. Jack Eichel on the puck for Vegas, tried to center. Well, that was tipped back behind. Dickinson, Kapanen, Wallman, and Emberson out for Edmonton. Golden Knights will work the perimeter a bit. And then try to feed Hurdle inside. They love to get him off the schneid. That fails to connect. Hold the Knights in full retreat.
Didn't miss by much, though. That's where Hurdle scores a lot of goals from.
That's a trip. Well, Anderson tried to trip Jones. Jones was stronger. If you want to be realistic, Anderson tried to slew foot Jones. Jones was stronger. Jones just got him first.
Now is headed only by Dorofeev and Wyatt Johnston.
Yeah.
Victor Brusk up to 16.
Their power play is hurt the Oilers.
For Edmonton, the Mammoth. They won their 40th game tonight. Edmonton was trying for win number 4. They're trailing 4-1. Tip by Szymanski will force Vegas back, but we hit the 4-minute mark. And the Golden Knights still very much in control. 25 seconds left on this power play. Barbashev.
You and everybody else dislikes this Vegas team.
Still put it in the opposite quarter for Audi. Anafin. Barbashev stepping up. Anderson drives.
Of course they score, right? The guy that fucking gets the penalty. It is what it is, man. It's one of those games.
Performance from the Golden Knights.
And he gave the bench some business too on the way back. He was the one that was
Nobody like do something, Anderson.
On the way back after staring down a fan. This is just a well-played shot by Anderson. Nice activation by Barbashev, who's having himself a season this year. Quick little pass to find Anderson gives him time to walk into the top of the circle. He puts this right into the bar, short side.
That's a career high 16 goals now, Louis, for Rasmus Anderson.
Always been able to shoot it. You know he loves to go to the glass and stare down some people in the.
It is what it is.
And then had a few words on the flyby to the Oilers bench as well.
So the Oilers.
It's okay. This is just going to fuel the Oilers for a first-round matchup. Literally, the Oilers just got to win 3 games out of the remaining what? 5? Just win 3 of them. Beat Utah, beat San Jose, and beat LA on Saturday. Colorado is going to be Colorado. And don't forget, you got Vancouver to end the year. I'll take those. I'll take those odds. Hey, no blood.
We hit the 3-minute mark. Stone and
no blood.
with Nurse. Oilers will be
Anaheim loses, no blood. Oilers lost, no blood.
Utah on Tuesday, while
Vegas still has to find a way to get 4 wins before the teams in front of them lose 4 games. I don't see either Edmonton or Anaheim starting a huge losing streak now. And I don't see Vegas going on a huge winning streak. What's good, Mund? 2 minutes left to go in the third period. 5-1 Vegas.
And just buried an empty netter to seal the Ducks' fate. It's 5-3 with under a minute to go.
Can't be too fucking upset about a game that
We'll put it back in the Edmonton zone.
showed no heart in.
So you're going to have 3 teams separated by 1 point in the Pacific by night's end. Goals, a backhander fought off by Carter Hart, and I suppose, Louis, you wouldn't have it any other way.
How do you gather that, you dumb fuck?
Rasmus Anderson on the receiving end from Darnell Nurse.
Did this idiot just say what I think he just said? Yeah, laugh now. I don't have my 2 top guys with me. Laugh now. Your whole team needed it. I'm sorry, I gotta go check the standings, because I think what Jack Michaels... Who? Can who be out of the playoffs? Edmonton? No. The Oilers would have to lose the rest of their games, and San Jose and LA would have to win the rest of their games. Just a second, I want to see something, because I think this guy's talking out his butthole, which wouldn't surprise me. So, Jack Michaels, you're an idiot. He said with this win, the Vegas Golden Knights pull within 1 point of Edmonton and Anaheim. No dummy. They pull within 2 points of Edmonton and Anaheim. Oh, Jack. You've got that Sportsnet brain on you, man. You got that Sportsnet brain on you. Please go back to radio. You were better there.
Coaches.
Remember, Oilers don't have Hyman and don't have Dry.
Hopkins has, and he remains an Oiler heart and soul player. He's 32, looking like he's 22, and he's
Take that for what you want.
1,000 games.
They don't have Hyman, they don't have Draisaitl.
Hockey, horses, and fatherhood.
It is what it is.
Hopkins joins Louis and me.
Oh, my eyes are so dry.
Here at Rogers Place, Jack.
Can't wait, Scott. We want to welcome those of you arriving from the Calgary Flames game. 5-3 the final in favor of Calgary. A drive by Murphy wide and a shot by Nurse disappears into the midsection of Carter Hart, who has stopped 28 of 29 shots tonight.
Yeah, he's been good. No question about it. He's been the difference here in Edmonton. When they have had time, when they've pushed and pressured the Vegas Golden Knights, he's made that first.
Well, I guess when you've rested for so long, you're fresh.
Really protected the front of the net, so not a lot of.
No, sir, I will not be. I will be going to put my daughter to bed because she refuses to sleep.
Some very difficult ones as well.
There's another snapshot. Briefly fumbled by Hart, and then he got a quick whistle.
Again with a quick whistle, too? Man, you are the best Florida freak.
HGTV and Food Network in free preview this April. Check your TV provider and watch exclusive shows like
He's day to day.
The Emily Michelle Project and Andy's East Coast.
Knobloch said if this was playoffs, Hyman would be playing, but it's day to day. So
Off the draw,
nothing serious.
Nurse's shot dropped at the feet of Hart.
But yeah, when you have Hyman and Draisaitl both out, it does become something serious. Your offense dries up pretty quick.
Evan Bouchard, the only man to beat Carter Hart tonight. Meanwhile, Jack Eichel, 3 assists. Jeremy Lauzon, his first goal in more than 2 years. And More pushing and shoving. Frederick's going after Colasar.
So you're allowed to have 3 guys jump on 1 guy. You're not going to blow the whistle. You got 3 guys punching 1 guy and you're not blowing the whistle. Ref, you really are terrible. Bad just because.
Nothing like playoff series to build rivalries.
Oh, Nick, they'll remember it. Vegas is going to pay for it.
The last couple games have been testy. You know, a lot of this conversation going on between.
Yeah, Hyman will be available Tuesday. They play Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday.
Had some words there at the end of Colasar's shift. It's amazing how this has happened a couple times in the game where there's scrums in front of the benches and chances at both ends. Well, what's going on?
Little slash.
What are you talking about, Luigi? That's at one end. It's always been against the Oilers. Vegas is always going the other way.
Vegas beat Edmonton in 6 on its way to the Stanley Cup in 2023.
Any Hoosies?
On its way to the final last year, dispatched the Golden Knights, who had won the division.
You guys have a good night. My name's Matt, Oilers Fan Reaction. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Vegas, bunch of babies. Yeah, jump on in there, Hannafin. Jump on in there. Protect your boy. Don't want him to get hurt right before playoffs. Heaven forbid Mark Stone not be available. Number 2, you are the worst official I've seen in a long freaking time. You are the worst official I've seen in a long time.
And they finally separate.
Yeah. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, I don't want to hear it. Garbage officiating.
Okay.
Garbage.
Vancouver, and the Pacific deficit now down to just 1 point.
You suck.
Plenty of barking.
You suck. You suck. You suck. You suck.
Nice. You suck. Just trying to get them to separate. I know you feel the same way as I do.
You suck.
Would love to see this matchup in the playoffs. The dislike is real.
Yep.
They don't like each other.
You suck.
Edmonton won the first 3 games.
Like, this is all on the bad officiating. That's what this comes down to. Why are they all still on the ice? Because you've got 2 bad Goombas. 2 bad Goomba referees that just do not know their job.
It'll be a doozy.
I don't care how much these clowns get paid by the NHL. It's way too much. Yeah, go ahead, Anderson. Hug your boy Carter Hart. Hug your sexually assaulted little buddy Carter Hart. Shouldn't be in the NHL, let alone being paid to play us a hockey game. But hey, that's all right.
Yeah, you know what? This one here, I think Vegas knew they were in control.
Any Hoosies?
Trying to close it out. Edmonton was trying to start some stuff. Trent Frederick.
I guess Vegas forgets the last time we played against each other in the playoffs.
Just continue to boil over, and both teams.
Would they win 1 game?
Want to leave, so some fight left in them. But Colson and Korzak get into it a little bit here. Hannafin comes in and just tries to separate, knowing that the buzzer's gone. And
no, this is what I mean. Terrible officiating. Terrible officiating.
Both teams clear. Both teams go down their benches, and a lot of talking between the 2 teams. No question about that.
Vegas depth scoring, a balanced effort across the board. Evan Bouchard.
What have you done in your entire career, Colasar? What have you done in your entire career? Anyways, guys, my name is Matt, Oilers Fan Reaction. We'll see you guys on Tuesday. 7 o'clock start. Mammoth, Oilers. Deuces.